And the business as we get ready to go, and we are underway. From Ottawa, Team USA looking to do something they have never done at this tournament, win back-to-back gold medals. And quickly they're on the attack as Leonard comes in with a shot that goes off the side of the cage. Germans put it into the zone. Augustine's going to let it go around. Wound up the wall and out. And here comes Perreault. Perreault avoids a check. But the puck gets knocked behind the net. Perreault is going to chase it down. There's Bouillon. Steps into the middle. Puck bounces around. Opportunity now for Team USA. Look to set it up. Goes D to D. Bouillon. Back. Up high to Perreault. Throws it down to Bouillon in the corner. And this line quickly get into the attack offensively. Puck gets turned over. Americans look for a change. Germans flip it out.
And one thing with that line, you might see Z. Bouillon or Cole Hutskill players.
Off the draw. Up high. Bouillon gets it. They throw it down low. Moore got it into the corner. Got tied up in the skates of the official. German just chipped it off the wall. Kept in by Perreault. Tried to find Leonard there. Just got lost in his skates. Team Germany just chips it down. Schwartz tries to get in on the attack. Puck gets wound around the boards, and here comes Team USA. Hagens with a pass ahead just behind Leonard. Tries to chase it in behind the net, throws it in front, hits the skate. Leonard again throws it through, and the net's off. Hagens on the draw, wins it back clean. Bouillon down the wall. Corner, spins back. Bouillon, Minnesota Wild draft pick. Playing for Coach Carl of the University of Denver. There's a one-time chance there by Fortescue, and he couldn't get it. Puck goes the other way. Germany coming back down. It's Lewandowski in the corner. Helped out there by Schaefer. Schaefer in 20, and now Team USA quickly the other way. Hagens. Long stretch again to Leonard. Leonard looks like he's in. Leonard down the wall, throws it across. Oh, and Perreault just couldn't finish. He shot it through the crease. The Germans come the other way. Here's an opportunity, but no. Good defensive play there by Hudson. What a chance for the U.S.
What a chance. Empty net there for Perreault. I know he wants that one back, because 9 out of 10 times that one's going right in the net.
Here's Hagens now ahead of the field. James Hagens with a shot deflected to the corner. Hensler leaves it up high. Quick peek there by Connolly. His shot goes just wide of the cage.
Trey Augustine.
Here's Sump with a shot. Turned aside. There's another shot. Just goes wide of the net. So the Germans getting some opportunities at goal here. Now the puck goes down to Hagens. Off his stick. Hudson trying to jump in. Loses the puck. Goes to the corner. And Panoa is there. Norwin Panoa is the only draft pick on Team Germany in this game. He was the 7th rounder by the Sabres in 23. 205th overall. Puck into the neutral zone. Here's Cole Hudson again. Puck kicks around. Perreault gets it, throws it over to Leonard. Chance in front. Hudson tries to squeeze it by. The puck is underneath the goaltender, and it stays there. Oh, another golden chance. The Americans think that puck went in. The referee is signaling no.
Well, referee found it. And the quick little hands that he has. There's the little play. At puck spinning. There he comes, sneaks in, and goes right up underneath the crossbar to give the Americans a 1-0 lead. Here's a good look right here.
Coach's challenge.
That's a great look. And now we're going to get a coach's challenge.
Goaltender interference.
So let's take a look at this again. That was just a great play by Hagen. Just show you how much skill. I mean, that's a great play, Tony.
It sure is. And that's why he is projected to be the number one in the NHL Draft coming up. So we got a challenge here.
So Team USA with the 1-0 lead on the goal by Hagens. And now they go right to the power play. And in the short tournament, Tony, the power play is so important. So we'll see if they can make something happen here early. There's a chance in front for Leonard just over his stick. Leonard gets it back to Hagens. He gets it up high to Bouillon. Cross to Perreault. At the goal line, Leonard tried to throw it through, knocked away. Good defensive play by Henze there. Shot by Perreault. The Germans try to clear but can't get it out. Now one of the German players has lost the stick. Effectively 5-on-3 right now. He hustles over to get that stick. And now gets a new one. That stick was broken. So here's Perreault into the high slot area. They throw it through. Hagens with a look. Stopped by Perchuk. Bouillon with it. Off the wall. Comes across. Perreault walking down. Takes a look. He fires. Blocker to side by Perchuk. They throw it back through. Bouillon takes a little shake there. Looks. Now Leonard. He fires one that's just wide. Germany desperately trying to get the puck out. Puck up in the air, batted, and now batted out of the zone.
Smart play by the German forward there to bat it out of this.
From Hapog, New York on Long Island. So I'm sure he's got a lot of friends and family, some here, some at home watching. Excited for him, and he's under the microscope, you're right, as a draft eligible this year, and certainly someone that's been talked about going first or certainly in the top couple. So he's handling it all well. He's playing well. There's Leonard with a shot. Nice stop there, but the pad by Perchuk. Here's a shot by Perreault, and he buries it up over the glove, and Team USA strikes again.
Good one on the net. The Americans were able to recover the puck and then find the space. There's the cross-ice pass, and you can see Leonard come down and rip it. You can see Hagens get down there to recover that puck that's loose in the corner, and Perreault down the middle, a little soft pass to him, and so we see Hagens, Perreault, and Leonard again on the score sheet here to give the Americans a 2-0 lead. And Perreault is one of the smartest players. He's certainly tremendous offensively, a New York Ranger draft pick, but what makes Gabe Perreault so special is defensively at finding lanes. He found it, and Bernabek found him, and a great save by Perchuk.
Puck gets flipped out. Fortescue just throws it out of the zone. Gets wound back in. Stopped behind the net by Trey Augustine. Mentioned earlier, Detroit Red Wing draft pick. Sure, from Michigan. Goes to Michigan State. Never has to leave the state.
Detroit.
There you go. Except for things like this.
That's right.
And he's happy to make the trip for this for sure. In his third World Junior Championship, he's got a bronze medal and a gold medal, and trying to become only the sixth goalie in the history of this tournament to win 3 medals. So we'll see if he can make that happen. He's certainly got a strong cast in front of him. As the puck goes behind the net, Fortescue just tips it ahead. And now here comes Leonard, Ryan Leonard, the captain, through the middle. Power play of the afternoon. And now here comes Bouillon with speed. Gains the zone. Bouillon behind the net. Gets taken out. Gets it across. And now up high. A little give and take there. Hagens with it. Back to Bouillon. Up to Hagens. To Perreault. Coming up on 1 minute left here in the first period. Hagens off his stick. He's got time. Gets it back over to Bouillon. One-time kind of slap pass opportunity. Didn't connect. Puck comes up the wall. Perreault keeps it in. Gets it over to Bouillon. 40 seconds left in the period. To the goal line. Chance to front of the net. Knocked away. Bounces around in front. Germans try to clear it to the corner. They get it there. The Americans trying to get it back. Hagens, long way through to Leonard. He takes a shot. Oh!
Ripped that one.
Just missed. And the puck comes all the way out and down back into the U.S. end. Under 20. Period number 2 underway. Team USA will have 27 seconds of power play time. That's a power play that started late in period number 1. Clock ticking down about 13 seconds as Bouillon charges up the ice. Ahead to Leonard. Leonard down the right side. Pulls back. Ryan Leonard now top of the circle to the goal line. Hagens tried to slide it through to Perreault. Hit a skate, goes all the way down. So that'll do it for the penalty. And Kuhnhauser is out of the box. Back at even strength. Hagens along the wall. Puck's knocked away, and here comes Handel the other way. Carlos Handel, and he overskates. And now just fires it in. Stopped there by Augustine. Now Hensler up the ice. Moves it over to Hagens. Puck goes off his stick. And the puck just kicks back in the neutral zone.
In front of Augustine.
So the Germans cut it to 3-1. Here's Ryan Leonard now back the other way. Quickly throws a little, slides one through. But Perchuk was able to get the pad on it. Hudson spinning away. Cole Hudson leaves it for Perreault. Behind the net. Gabe Perreault coming out. Throws it down the wall to Hagens. He leaves it for Hensler. Puck comes all the way through, too far for Hagens. He'll have to retreat into the neutral zone.
You can see the idea that the Americans in the offensive zone are going to try to use a high forward with how tight the Germans are playing to their net. Try to say we'll go on the power play.
So the Americans to their third power play of the game have yet to convert. Here's a chance in front. Leonard with a shot. Nice stop by Pertug. Pertug right on that one. Americans get to the set. Pass back. There's a shot blocked down in front. Perreault with a great opportunity there. It was blocked and now cleared out of the zone. Germans they seem like they have a little more momentum in the game after the goal.
Absolutely. You can see the excitement on their bench after they were able to score and carried over into the 5-on-5 play. Did have a good chance before that penalty to make it 3-2.
And there's a good stick there. Clears the puck out. Bouillon with it at center. Gets it to Leonard down the right side. Throws it through to Bouillon. Back to Hagens. To Bouillon. Back to Hagens. Playing catch with Z. Bouillon. Gets it across to Perreault. Throws it through. Pass. Nice try to get it through there.
Oh, is that a nice setup there?
Bernovic tried to get it through, but there he's able to leave it, and Team USA comes the other way. Power play is over. Americans with a chance. Perreault with a shot stopped by Pertug. Lewandowski the other way for the Germans. Follows it to the wall. Gets bumped. And now the puck gets knocked back in. Here's Lewandowski again. It's in his skates. They battle behind the net. Hagens is there. Squirts free. They try to knock it through. Another opportunity in front of the net. Leonard tries to get it out of the zone. Stays in. Team Germany with another opportunity towards the net. Minetti blocks that shot down. As Rupdaschel had an opportunity. They go low to high. And then across in the skates there of Niehaus. Couldn't get a shot. Cut comes all the way across. It goes through the feet of Meyer, who just throws it down the wall. Germans with a little pressure right now. They throw it through. Nobody home.
Yeah, and that pressure has come off of winning races to loose pucks and winning a few stick battles, and they were able to...
Off the draw, the Americans now gain it. Here's a look and a goal! Hagens again from the slot.
Say, we got to look for someone else to kind of get the momentum change back in the Americans' favor. And he said, nope, it ain't happening. I'm doing it. So you could see just a little innocent play that the Americans gained control of on the wall. Hagens is at the top of the slot. Puck is on his stick. His head is up. He sees a chance to go low blocker. It actually goes off the blocker and inside. What we would call probably a 7-hole right there. You can see Leonard, which he's always going to be around the front of the net with Perreault and Hagens as line mates. He knows lots of pucks will get to the net. So not a smile out of James Hagens that they were in the game. Now they're sitting back, kind of relaxed. They got to get that mentality back. You're still in a game. You're still playing well.
And that's, again, young people, right, Tony? I mean, you lived it. Here's a chance to the net for Leonard. You were part of a World Junior team on 2 occasions. 83 and 84, I believe it was. And, you know how that feels in that situation. And it was a different time for USA Hockey at that time. Not one of the big wheels.
You're exactly right. We were one of those teams in lots of situations. We were the big underdogs.
Team USA now with some offensive zone trying. Hudson loses. The Germans try to get it out. Now the puck comes over to Leonard. Throws it all the way through to Perreault. Puck kicks back in the slot. Leonard again with it. Takes a look. Fires and just misses the mark. He can shoot it.
He can shoot it. And we are seeing a lot of why these three guys are so special.
Here's Hensler. Gets it across. Hudson with a shot. Stopped there by Pertug. He's given up 4, but he's played pretty well. He dives across on that one and kind of knocked over Leonard, and the puck comes out of the zone. You know, Tony, last year in the first game of the tournament, the Germans knocked off the Finns. Here's a chance to the net. Comes loose. Second chance. Stop there. So they have that ability to up to Sylvania Kid just outside of Pittsburgh. San Jose Sharks draft pick, 23, third rounder. And he's playing now at BU, but using that size. And here's a turnover hit. Americans throw it through. Good stick. They were trying to get it to Hagens. Coming up on a minute left here in period number 2. Thanks to everybody watching, wherever you might be here on the NHL Network. Just love being here for the World Juniors 2025 in Ottawa. Got a good crowd today here at the Canadian Tire Center.
Yes, we do.
I would say there's a lot of fans that are maybe rooting against the Germans or the U.S. here. I mean, a lot of the Canadian fans. That shot, another good opportunity, just goes wide.
Yeah, and I don't think they're necessarily rooting against the Americans. I think they're rooting underdog.
Well, listen, that's the Americans are the rival now. And there's a shot, and rifled home by Perreault. Under the bar and into the net with the and it is Brady Tkachuk and family coming in. So we'll see if we can get Brady to throw the head.
Oh, yeah. It was hilarious. No, I couldn't believe I did it.
Well, listen, first of all, Brady, thanks so much for taking the time. On an off day for you, you're Ottawa Senators. You're going on a road trip, I guess, leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, show a little rider, a little USA hockey, and kind of get a preview for what's to come in February.
Reddy, tell us what it was like for these kids getting the first chance. Some of them, there's 10 returners, obviously, but do you remember the first time representing your country at a World Junior Tournament?
Oh, yeah, it was awesome. We
go. Terrance with the goal. Team USA leads at 7-2. Brady, you've provided a goal, so now we're going to let you and your wife and the little one take a break, go enjoy the rest of the game. And thanks for stopping up here. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck with the Ottawa Senators the rest of the year. I mean, your team it's ready. It's time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So,
it's going to be fun times ahead, but enjoy Ottawa for the...
Went up the ice, and they executed that play perfectly.
What a treat to have Brady and his wife and the little one here. They were all together in the booth. If we had a camera, we could get them all on camera up here, but it was really nice of Brady to stop by.
It was. I wanted to ask him a lot of questions about what he knows of what his dad told him about his days in the USA jersey, because Keith represented the Americans multiple times in different tournaments, and Tapley gets it to the middle of the ice, finds a way to find a shooting lane to the net, delivers the puck to the net, rebound, and Germans get the third goal of the game.
Niehaus on the point, made that play. Now we get the battle in the corner with Leonard battling there with Vincennes. Now the Germans coming back the other way. Puck just chipped to the middle, nobody home, and here comes the big boys again. Hagens drops it for Leonard, tries to skip to the middle, knocked off his stick by Vincennes. Good back-checking pressure there by Perreault. He regains the puck, throws it down low, off a stick. Perreault gets it back, takes a look, and it's gloved by...
So well. He's one of those guys that competes every shift. He's smart, uses his teammates well, and was able to get a great assist there.
So Team USA on the power play. One-time opportunity. Off the glove.
You can see planted in front of the net is Ryan Leonard. And Ryan Leonard has been a big part of the offense. He only has one assist, but his net front presence has opened up time and space for Hagens and Perreault to be able to make those plays.
So off the draw, the puck comes all the way back down to Augustine. He'll play it. Coming up like 12 minutes left here in regulation. Day 1 of the World Juniors from Ottawa. E.J. Raddick and Tony Granato, so happy to be with you. Want to give a quick shout out to Dave Starman. He's been in the booth for 16 of these tournaments as the analyst. He's in the studio for us during this one, but we miss him here.
Absolutely, and he knows a lot about American hockey players and games, and covers it so well.
So we're lucky to have him as part of our group in studio, but wanted to just tell him we miss him here on site. There's a shot, knocked down in front, cleared to the boards. Bouillon up high. Gets it back off the stick of Bertovic and out of the zone. U.S. will regroup. Bouillon takes a look. Over to Perreault. Little shimmy shake. Walking into the slot area. Tries to throw it through. Got it back. Bouillon. Little reversal there. Gets it over to Hagens. Taking a look down to the goal line. Thrown through by Nelson. Bangs around in front. And puck goes in the corner. And now just slides down the ice where Hensler will chase back into the U.S. zone. Logan Hensler plays at Wisconsin. You might have heard of that school, Tony.
He's a pretty good player. He'll be draft eligible this year, probably be in the top 10.
Right shot defenseman. Here's Hudson. Throws it over to Leonard, who rips one off the side of the net. Hudson, you just never know what he's going to do to Cole Hudson. Just like his brother, just jitterbugging all the time, and got to be hard to try to figure it out, defending him.
As a defender, but I'm an offensive player, I find a way to find the lane. I know he's going to find me.
Wraparound chance by Leonard. Puck gets wound down behind the U.S. net. Colin Ralph with it. He just flips it ahead. Ralph plays his college hockey at St. Cloud State. St. Louis Blues draft pick. Second rounder in 2024. Here's Hagens. James Hagens on the angle, throws it in front, tried to get it to Leonard. Hudson jumps down, and now we get a whistle as the net is off.